Hello, I'm Alexandria Innes. I'm a reader in international politics at City St George's, University of London. I'm going to introduce my article that's just been published in Review of International Studies, titled State Violence Against Migrant Women: Ontological Security, Threat and Legitimacy. This research examines the ways the hostile environment in the UK utilises domestic violence as a deterrent measure, weaponising this endemic form of interpersonal violence against migrant women. I think this can give some conceptual insight into ontological security theory and IR, and simultaneously some empirical insight into a particular insidious form of state violence against migrant women. I came to this topic through my work on the Vision Consortium, funded by UKRI, in particular the UK Prevention Research Partnership. I'm working with a group of researchers addressing health inequalities, specifically in relation to experiences of violence. There isn't much available quantitative data regarding people in insecure migration status, and we know that there are many barriers to disclosing violence. I started looking into experiences of violence and found that people in insecure migration status experience high rates of violence, have minimal recourse to protection or support, and that this is often gender-based, domestic, family and intimate partner violence. Naturally, I wanted to know more about this, about why this is the case and what are the best routes to address the problem. This led me, via an amazing colleague, Elizabeth Cook, to domestic homicide reviews. Not pleasant reading, but a revelation for my analysis. DHRs in the UK and the other countries that adopt this process examine where the various agencies of the state might have intervened to prevent domestic violence with a view to future prevention. Yet all the key points of intervention, which are known to and acknowledged by the state, are withheld from migrant women who are in insecure status, or their access to them is severely limited or will put them at significant risk. This includes access to policing, healthcare, specialist domestic violence services, including emergency accommodation, social services, and other points of contact with the state. I argue in this paper that this can be understood as a form of state violence. I suggest that the state is weaponising the violence that migrant women experience as a mechanism of the UK's hostile immigration environment. I frame this in the context of what an ontological security approach can offer to our understanding of the multiplicity of encounters and experiences that migrant women have with a state apparatus that's designed to offer both security and accountability to address the particular gendered insecurity of domestic violence. The active exclusion of migrant women from these monitoring mechanisms embeds both an affective and a very real empirical insecurity in the lives of migrant women. I examine ontological security as it works exogenously to the state, reproducing the state as a legitimate actor. I combine this with the study of how ontological security is made endogenously to the state, constituting a key identity narrative and soothing an existentially anxious population. In particular, I make the case as to how both of these types of ontological security are fundamentally linked together in this particular case. So understanding ontological security to be both inside and outside of the state is crucial to identify the tandem process that makes ontological security for some while unmaking it for others. I really hope you enjoy the read, and I welcome future discussion on the topic. Thanks very much.